The breachers are Siege's most important attackers, okay? They allow entry for defenders' sites. Some are really good, and some just fucking suck. Hello guys, it's me Potato Milk, and this is the breachers tier list. Sledge. Oh my god, Sledge. Sledge, the face of Siege, okay? Master Chief, French guy. He's on the cover. Like, come on, guys. Sledge has always been one of my favorite all-arounders in Rainbow Six Siege. He's a nice mid-speed. He has an awesome gun. Can play vert. But his vert is pretty limited because he can't really hit ceilings with his hammer. Ominously overshadowed by a person we're gonna talk about in a moment. His hammer is sadly a soft breach. I mean, if it was a hard breach, I don't think this game would be played anymore. The hammer is kind of a stupid fucking monkey concept, but works very well. You can break castles, barbed wire, azami barriers, azamis. Like, you can fucking kill people with this thing. Sledge's guns, the baby guns, may I say, are one of the easiest to control. Whether that's the recoil or it's a shitty shotgun, a shit gun. The L85A2 is very easy to recoil manage, does fine damage, and I actually kind of prefer it to the buck gun. You know, this head right here. You can use the hammer only like 20 to 25 times. I mean, depending on what you hit. If it's a wall or a player, it damages your hammer by 2 points. If it's any other thing, it's only 1 damage. So a total of 25. A very humble and nice A tier, you know. A very nice pick for beginner chuds and big chuds alike.
I'll kill Jack and its box.
Wait, Buck's here. Okay, let's talk about vertical. The Buck shotgun is, well, shotgun. You know, it fires bullets. That means you can break the ceiling with a fucking shotgun. You know what that means? Immediately S tier. The fact that you can switch between them, like it's that shotgun attachment from Black Ops 1, makes this guy the biggest GOAT of all time.
What do you mean by that?
Something about him that I don't really like is his gun. You know, I don't really like Buck's gun. It's not really that good. I really hate it, right? The recoil sucks, and I don't like it. You might call me a nerd for hating the gun, but oh please, I'm not mentally brainlit enough to learn a recoil pattern that is in a straight line. Also, he has a DMR, guys. Actually, scratch that. Guns in this game have a tendency to be really shitty, and that goes for all guns, sometimes more than others. Sometimes the CSGO Valve employee comment kind of comes into mind always. Hits don't register, even though you have like 0.1 ping and your internet is literally fucking plugged into Montreal servers. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes the DMR doesn't fucking hit. I got it out there, okay? That feels so good to say. Actually, S. Yeah, I'm keeping him S. Wait, guys, I think I smell a very disgusting, vile little woman here, okay?
Weird, gross, ew. Weird, gross, ew.
But actually, this shit's my tier list. And I don't care what you fatties say about fucking Ash right here. She's like F tier. Wait, where's F tier? There it is. I fucking created an F tier just for this woman. The R4C is probably the worst fucking gun I've ever tried to recoil control in the history of Siege. Okay, it's worse than the fucking Buck gun. It's worse than this gun. It's worse than the knock gun. It's worse than the AK-47 from CS. Like, what the fuck? Call me bad, but even pros can't control this shit. I'm probably wrong, actually. They probably can control everything, but I just want to feel better, you know? The breach charge is actually kind of alright. Until I noticed that you have only 2. And you can really use it to smash through the barricade, to run in and die immediately, okay? It can do everything the sledgehammer can, but only twice. Although, you know, you can shoot it far range, you know? Why the flizzy? Flizzy. Why the flizzy do people even play Ash? Like, why is she overplayed? Is it these, like, ADHD players that can't even contain themselves to just stand still for a moment? Play like ORYX. ORYX at least, like, has a good power. I don't know. Thermite. The first hard breacher here. And the best one at that. S tier. Without question. Like, literally S tier. Best hard breacher in the world. The hole is, like, actually unproportionally fucking huge compared to the rest of the map. You can open up guard hatches by sticking a charge like 95 light years away from said hatch on a wall, then blow up the entirety of the fucking room and the hatch with it, bro. The proximity of this guy's thermite charge is nuclear, and I love it. His gun is awesome, simple recoil and fun to use. Have I ever said a gun is fun to use? You know how rare that compliment is, right? This guy is perfect. With Mr. Thatcher right next to him, you know, he's actually like match made in heaven, okay? Did I mention that he has 2 charges? So if you fail the first one like an idiot, you can just use the next one like nothing ever happened. I mean, of course, if that one failed, you can just get the Montaigne in your team to use his hard breach charge. Ace is next. Oh, Ace is next. And his hard breach charges are much smaller. I don't like him. A tier because it's not that big. What the fuck? Who's this guy? Other than that, I love the AK and the fact that you can deploy them far away. It's really good for the maps like Coastline. If you want to get rid of that massive wall in the like second floor courtyard, I think it's called. I don't know what that shit is called, okay? It looks like fucking Verrucht from World at War. Okay. About the AK, it's surprisingly accurate and not that bad recoil-wise. Okay, it's kind of bad actually. But at least it's not a soft breacher that dies in the first 5 seconds. Looking at you, The difference is, as ace, you usually kind of stay very far away in the back lines, holding your breach, like, you know, that you just opened. I mean, that's what I do, but anyways, you know, I just hate Ash. I'm trying to find every single reason under the bus. Another girl that I was gonna throw back there was HIBANA. But I changed my mind. Back then, I thought HIBANA was this small little Chad girl with probably the worst fit imaginable. Actually, I still think her fit looks like shit. I'm sorry, guys. Her gadget is slow to operate. Okay, not just slow. It feels janky and poorly coded, if that really makes sense. The Type 89 or whatever has like 4 bullets per mag. I mean, it feels like that. You gotta stop thinking about HIBANA as a hard breacher. You know, she's there to make anchors confused. She can place like 800 charges around the map and deploy them at once, okay? The anchor's gonna be so fucking confused when he hears the T-sizzle sound from every Unity audio source in the map. I think she's made for this, since she is a fat 3-speed that has a quick gun. Also, an upside is you can break hatches with 4 HIBANA hits, I think. Yeah, C tier. Where's C tier? There it is. A little too gimmicky. You know, sometimes the tech works, and sometimes you spend like 9 hours trying to find the barricade entrances, and then you don't really do anything at the end of the day. Doesn't really work as a hard breacher. Just a Japanese mind fun. On to ZOFIA. I actually rated ZOFIA last tier list, and that was when I never really played this girl. But now I know how to play, and she's a killer, bro. Not a hard breacher, sadly, but holy, her stun and anti-castle explosion is crazy. Apparently what I missed last time was I said something about not knowing if the guy you threw the little chud disc at got stunned or not. Well, now you guys berated me in the comments by saying that it explodes on impact if there's a guy near it. And holy shit, you're right. What the fuck? As I said, this gun is pretty fun to use, and I like how the stock looks for some reason. And it just works, you know? A tier because of Ritas, you know? I'm sorry, Ritas. Last time I put her at like C tier, I think. Wait, where's this girl from even? Oh, hell no. One more thing. Did I say that our impact grenades are full-on W's, bro? Never have I ever broken so many castle walls using them. Like, for some reason, when I pick ZOFIA, like, it's an 85 to 90% chance that the next guy in the fucking enemy team has a castle for some reason. Like, I don't know, bro. Okay, besides that, why the fuck is Osa here? Since when was Osa a breacher? Oh yeah, right, you can break breakable barriers if you hold the mouse click a little bit.
I'm joking.
F tier. No, wait. Just about to go to bed. No one really deserves to be next to Ash, so D tier. Okay, this is getting kind of ridiculous. BLACKBEARD? Excuse me, what? BLACKBEARD's rush ability is honestly just there to fill up space in the anti-ballistic shieldification of the shield ops, bro. Every single shield operator has a special middle mouse ability except fucking Fuse. Man, Siege has a vendetta against this guy. I mean, think about it. Blitz's Flash, Monty's Extend that everyone hates, even the Monty himself, honestly, and Clash's Electricity. Actually, who even plays that bald woman anyway? Can't forget Osa's like fucking Black Ops 2 riot shield ability. Like, you can place that shit down. Back to BLACKBEARD. Like, I'm getting kind of off track. His dash slows him down and makes him stunned or something. I don't really know. And also, it's kind of clunky sometimes. You want to break a wall, you end up not, and then it kind of breaks half the wall somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't even get it, bro. Like, why can't they just reuse the ORYX code? That would have been so much more fun. I guess D tier, actually. Maverick. Probably the hardest one here to rate. He's either the best one if you know how to use him, or downright useless, okay? And sadly, I'm the latter, because I don't think I've got the patience to learn and understand how he works. Maverick is the only hard breacher that can get past electricity solo, except this little chud right here. I mean, what differentiates between Maverick and Striker is that Maverick is guaranteed to break a portion of the wall, no strings attached, okay? Although, if you played Striker, you know, there might be a Qad or like a bandit behind there tricking your stupid ass, and you'd waste both your util. Anyways, back to Maverick. Maverick can turn a reinforced wall into a soft wall by burning off all the edges with his blowtorch, which I find is absolutely crazy attention to detail. I wonder how Ubisoft actually did this shit. After you turn it into a soft wall, you bring a sledge or ash. I mean, even if it turned into a soft wall, you still can just completely get rid of the entire door. Like, no one's stopping you, right? Except the round timer, I guess. Talking about this blowtorch, it actually doesn't really make that much noise, and usually Siege players are not very diligent, I could say. I mean, what I want to say is that these mega chuds can't really hear shit and are partially deaf half the time. You can poke like itty bitty, like small little holes in the walls, and players won't even notice, especially with his crazy gun, the M4. Recoil is not that bad. I mean, if you hate the M4, you can always use the DMR. Actually, never mind. Maverick is so special and complex to play. Like, I literally tried to do that spoit trick for like 3 games straight and literally only got it once, okay? And I freaked out too, man. It's really weird how this guy works. Breaking the sides that make a noise don't make the wall soft. But the ones that don't, they don't make noise and they make the wall soft. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense. Also, he kind of sucks at hatches from my experience. You know, not all heroes cannot be shitty.
What?
I mean, I can't really think of a good metaphor, but S tier. Flores? Poussey Washington? Who got their LaCroix ready, guys? If you like LaCroix, type LaCroix in the comments. This guy fucking sucks. I hate playing Flores. I've never gotten a kill with this guy. Only with downs and probably my own teammates. He wastes time and is very, like, kind of vulnerable when he turns on his RCXD.
RCXD inbound.
You guys remember that garden path in Nuketown, Black Ops 1, where it's like you can go above like a ramp or something? Like, that shit was crazy. I'm getting off track, okay? I think it's obvious that I don't really like Flores here, and however you're supposed to play him, I don't want to hear it, okay? He's a part of the different drone gang with Brava and Twitch, and honestly, Twitch can definitely trump him in every single way. I mean, Twitch can use her, well, Twitch, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Shock Drone or something, to destroy the bandits or guards behind a wall. And Brava, I mean, can do that, but worse.
Oh look, the mute muted the bandit, bro.
I mean, what can Flores do? Blow people up? I think we have enough of that already. D tier. There's a small little buffer here that I call the anti-ash zone, you know? Let's take a little break of these guys and, you know, thank all the channel members for being channel members. You know, I haven't been posting regularly. Yeah, I've been kind of sick. So thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyways, the breach charges. Honestly, they aren't half bad. First off, we start with the breach charges. The fact is, they work as a nice solo tool to get rid of a castle, or maybe like a shitty soft wall you're trying to get rid of, or you're doing like a silly, I don't know, ready or not strat or something, and you're on rappel going for the siege trailer.
Got 3 more in the hallway. They're reinforced.
Other than that, yeah, they're pretty good actually. B tier, the first B tier here. But the hard breach charges, oh no, S tier. See, in my philosophy, my good old copper philosophy, these can turn another character into a full hard breacher, okay? Well, maybe not a Maverick or Thermite level, but they can still break through hard ass walls using it, man. So let me explain. This can turn an ordinary Monty into a warlord, okay? Mongolian genes kick in, and he carries around these like 2 full-on explosive triangles up his grandpa ass that produce holes you can vault through. Although they can't really do that much vert play as the breach charge, I haven't seen many players actually play vert using that, but I think I've seen Jinxie or like Bolo doing it or something. So who knows, maybe it's like fucking Spinjitzu or something, and Lloyd hits a 4K in Oregon using it. Oh wait, what's Striker doing here? He's not a hard breacher. Oh no. Oh no, he isn't. He holds the power to the 2 evils, the hard breach charge and the EMP impact grenade. Goddamn. But these are, as I said, the only 2 characters, you know, Maverick and this chud, that can break an electrified wall completely solo. But yeah, Striker, fucking Super Mario Strikers can go to B tier. Actually, no, A tier. What gun does he have? The M4? What the heck? If you guys don't know, I love to value guns that are good for long range when you're far away. Only for hard breachers, okay? I know people are going like, potato, what the fuck are you saying? Don't you like, hate, DMR? Yeah, I fucking hate DMRs. Do you have a problem? I just don't like how the game calculates fucking, I don't know what they're called, raycasts or something. Guns that should be good for long range have high damage and low fire rates. Because technically, as I said in the ace section, you stay back behind your breach. Another reason to hate Ash. Actually, talking about Ash, since this is after recording the whole thing, I can't really change the spot. Honestly, I would have her put it like C tier. She's alright. I just hate the Ashe, not for the gameplay reasons. Just for the Ashe reasons, honestly. Let's take her for an example right now. The R4C has terrible recoil. 39 to 23 damage based on range. I guess far away would be kind of sucky, because you can't really hit those shots anyway, but let's say you could. If you were holding your breach and the enemy was really far away, bullet fall off would probably make the damage 25, you know, let's round it up. We want to give the benefit of the doubt to this one real quick. It would take around 4 to 6 bullets to kill someone, depending on the armor of this guy, and this is if you had perfect aim. Obviously, if you headshot him, it would be a one tap, but that's for old guns anyway, so I want to make this based on the guns, you feel me?
Why are you doing this?
R4C would be really shitty on the list. What if we had the L85 now, huh? This gun has a lot more damage for a single bullet, even if it has fall off. Therefore, obviously, time to kill would be definitely faster. After testing this in game, for some reason, like, my math somehow didn't add up. I might be an idiot because I didn't count the fire rate, because the fire rate on the R4C is a lot more than the AL85. Yeah, I think I might be a little mental when to discuss here. What I'm trying to say is fuck Ashe, fuck Siege, and fuck how the guns work. I tried this with a buck gun, and honestly, I don't give a shit anymore. Let's just go back to this retard talking. I don't even play Ram, okay? Technically, Ram is literally the best vert player of all time. She has the R4C, and I get, you know, people like her for that. I don't, because the Ram tanks can also be thrown at barricades and break them immediately, or thrown at a wall, then once started they can mow through that shit like the fucking PVC lawnmowers. Guys, I have a bit of a small confession. I don't like vert play. You know, I've been talking about it like I'm a pro or something. Like, since the beginning, I've been talking about sledge, vert play is important or whatever. I don't know how to play vert, you know? Can you really blame me? Like, usually vert angles are very awkward, and they probably hear the fucking ultra explosions that happen above and below, and they get scared and shit, and they never go across my line of fire. But listen, life isn't easy. Where to put this girl? I guess B tier. She deserves to be B tier. Now, AMARU, GLAZ, Kali, and DEIMOS like barely even fit the definition of breaching, but I'm rating them anyways. Who's there to stop me? AMARU, a girl that I've made a video about like a week ago, I think. She's kind of fun. A nice LMG from Black Ops 1 Zombies, and the Supernova, which isn't really something to write home about. One big pet peeve I have about her is a pet peeve that kind of generally goes into most Siege characters. The gadget is just so annoying to use. Okay, first off, when starting the round, you have to wait like 9.5 hours until the thing is even usable. Then you latch onto a breakable window or ledge, or like 5 other places in the map, by the way. Can't forget the hatch.
What's up, guys?
Okay. Once you latch on, you wait another like 3 years of stalling, then you go up the fucking grappling hook. Okay, but it also makes like 85 trillion decibels of noise. Like, it's like a volcano erupting outside of the window. And literally every single person in Oregon, okay, no, not even Oregon, the entire fucking Pacific Northwest can hear it going up that thing. Holy shit. As a breacher, you can only breach like 4 times, I think. Like, disqualified. F tier, actually. No, I'm just kidding. This time she is with Ashe. GLAZ. GLAZ is kind of a Russian character. I mean, I use him like that, and I'm pretty sure the devs even hint at GLAZ supposedly being played like this. You know, he's a 3-speed. His sniper can break walls and breaches somewhat immediately. And actually, let's make this a joint rating between Mr. GLAZ and Mrs. Kali right here. GLAZ is fast, but he can break walls slow. Kali is slow, but she can break walls fast. Let's say C tier for the sake of I'm not doing C tier. C tier is known as HIBANA tier, by the way. Oh, and DEIMOS, his revolver is pretty much, you know, he's kind of good. That's all I could say, honestly. Although I've played him probably once on launch, and that's practically it. Grouping this guy up with the other sniper butt buddies, because, you know, he still isn't really for breaking shit, or breaching for that matter, so yeah. D tier along with the other chuds. Also, ORYX isn't really an attacker, but I put him here anyways because I love ORYX. S tier anyway. Oh shit. I think that's actually it, serious. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for the members for making this video possible. I've had crazy fun making this, and you know, I'll definitely get a better schedule for the next videos. Who knows, maybe we're gonna stream once or twice. Maybe this week, maybe the next one, or the next one.
Huh? Yeah, huh?
I don't know. I've been kind of sick these past couple of days, you know, you can realize that from the voice, maybe. But really thanks for watching. Like and sub if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Here's my list. If you do a video rating all the breachers, and if you mention me in it, I'm gonna watch that shit on stream, no joke, okay? Sorry guys.